Hello everyone and welcome to today's reading. Today we are doing what gifts are emerging for you right now. So doorway number 1, doorway number 2, and doorway number 3. So pick which doorway you feel drawn to and we will do a reading for you. We'll start with group number 1. So that's the doorway that you chose. Okay, so what gifts are emerging for you? I'm just going to tap into your energy here and have a look at the card. I want to say for you right now, there is a pathway that's being carved out for you. And I want to say that I feel as though I'm hearing ancient knowledge. I feel like you're going to learn about ancient knowledge. I feel as though this could be around nature, trees, could be around plants, herbs. You could be learning about the power of herbs for healing. If that's something that you haven't tapped into, then perhaps this might give you some direction for what to have a look at or to research. Also, there's something around goddess energy as well. There is also like working with fire. There is I feel as though there's like hidden knowledge. There's hidden knowledge for you to discover. And they're not kind of being specific because I feel as though each and every one of you, this will be different, but there's hidden knowledge to be discovered here for you. And I feel as though once you get started, you'll discover more. And I feel like this is very much an esoteric sense. But also I feel as though there could be something around your ancestry, and I want to say there could be something around witchcraft as well that's in your family lineage. And I feel like there's kind of like, I don't know, I'm seeing a book. So for some of you, there could be a book that maybe your family had put certain information in, spells in, or prophecies in. And I feel like you may discover this. Now, for each and every one of you, this will be different. Maybe for some of you, there might be, because I am seeing books, so you might be coming across some new books that are going to inspire you. Some of you, it could be homeopathic stuff as well. Homeopathy, is it how you say it? I've got the sun shining really bright on me. It's like you're really going to see, it's going to be really bright. You're going to start to really come to understand a lot of knowledge is what I'm getting here as well. So if some things on your spiritual path haven't been quite clear, then I can see it becoming more clearer for you, starting to understand certain spiritual concepts even. For some of you, I can see that you might begin to unravel kind of certain texts in the Bible, and come to a deeper understanding or a different meaning, and you might come to talk about this with others or share this information. I feel like there could be hidden messages between the lines. I'm just getting different messages, so take what resonates. The next card we have for you is this one here. I can see here with this card that your spirit guides are saying that everything is coming into alignment here, and I feel as though each and every one of your chakras is being activated at this time, and that you're going to come to understand your universal self. For some of you, you may have been asking about who you are as a soul. It's really interesting. I don't know if I mentioned the fire aspect, but there's fire in this picture as well. And fire can represent passion as well. This is you finding your passions here. But there's also something with technology as well I'm getting. It's like, I feel as though for some of you, you may be kind of learning how to navigate technology, or you might be learning new programming in regards to technology. There's just something around that for each and every one of you. It'll be different. But it's like all of your chakras are being aligned, and you're going to see here with the little eye at the top there. This is you coming to understand who you are, and in turn start to see the infinite knowledge and the infinite source of information that is around you. You coming to understand your part in the cosmos. The next card we have here for you is this one here. I feel as though with this one here that, sorry, one of the cards dropped. I feel with this card that what's being activated spiritually with you is, and you know, it's interesting because this one is the Ace of Air, I believe. I just read these cards intuitively. But I feel as though, again, this is coming back to you kind of activating all of your chakras, and you coming to understand the expansiveness of yourself, and therefore coming to see between the lines in life in general. And I see you using this to your potential. And as I say this, the sun is now shining really brightly again. For some of you, you may, I don't know, again, I'm getting like messages around websites, technology, and using that for yourself to share information, or some sort of program or app that you might be creating. And it's interesting because this dragon has the sword right at the third eye. It's like you see right through. You're being activated to see right through. You becoming very discerning. You see the truth. For some of you as well, I'm seeing that you could be exploring light language, or you might be, when I say exploring light language, I feel as though you could be kind of looking at symbols, using symbols. For some of you, you may be writing those symbols, or you might be speaking light language and using light language for healing. And I'm also getting, like, for some of you, you might be using light language symbols on the earth. You may be helping to protect Mother Gaia, working with Mother Gaia, and it comes back to that kind of connection with the earth and herbs and stuff as well. So you might be doing a few different things, but I see your knowledge in these areas expanding. What gifts are emerging for group 1, please? Yeah, you're getting new light codes as well, and I feel like you will be sharing light codes with others as well, and activating others with your knowledge. Again, we have a sword at the third eye. Different card. Light language as well, so it's another confirmation here. And it's interesting because there's these little baubles hanging from the antlers. The antlers to me are the connection to source. But in the little baubles, there's these little 3 circles that are coming together. I feel like this is you bringing that mind, body, spirit together in order to manifest as well. Look, the light language is coming from the ears and coming from the mouth. So this could be you speaking light language, listening to light language. There's also something around birds. So you may be, and the birds kind of are bringing out this vibration as well. So you may be connecting with the animals, with birds, and I believe birds have a special vibration that's that we may not hear, particularly with our own ears, but psychically there's like a vibration and light codes that come from birds. And I feel like you may be coming to this understanding too, and you might be working with birds, or the birds might become more messengers for you as well. You might find your ears becoming more sensitive. Hypersensitivity. I feel like you're going to hear things a lot more clearly very soon. We also have this card here. So this card here is connected with the water elements and the fishes here. But again, she's kind of calm. She has her eyes closed, but her third eye's open. So I get this sense again about you being very discerning, seeing beyond what is just in the physical, which is going to help you in your spiritual growth. Yeah, so definitely third eye is opening. Your chakras are activated, and yeah, you're just seeing beyond the physical here. And with this last card here from this deck, I see animals again surrounding you, and I see this picture of the feminine. And I was talking about that goddess energy too, whether you're male or female, you could be connecting with that. There's also the snake here, so that's that activation of the chakras. She's got antlers on as well. That's a connection to the cosmos. So you're becoming highly connected. You're understanding the earth and how that can help you in your life here on earth, and be able to bring heaven to earth is what I'm getting. It's like you're becoming a gateway here. And it's interesting because she's sitting on the tree as well. So that comes back to my earlier message. All right, so what I'm going to do now is just get some guidance from your ancestors and angels and guides. See what they want to say about these gifts that are emerging with you, what guidance they have. So what guidance do you have for group number 1 in regards to their spiritual gifts emerging? And I feel like this is going to happen on a very subtle level, a very slow progression, but I feel as though you might not kind of notice it until you kind of something happens, or there's a shift that happens and you're like, oh wow, I can do that, or oh, I come to that understanding. It may not be very fast, but I feel like it's going to be a slow progression. And as I always say, like, I think that's the best way, because if you had it all open, if your third eye just opened, like, whoa, straight away, you know, perhaps your mind and body couldn't cope with the information because it wouldn't have that deeper understanding. So Spirit's working with you to activate so that you can see and open up at a slower rate, so that you have that integration period, that knowledge and integration of opening. That makes sense? What guidance? Okay. Yeah. Unleash the wild within. So you may work with the full moon as well to connect with that goddess energy, with the feminine. I feel like you're like a leader as well. And she has lots of feathers, so I feel like you have lots of gifts that are emerging. And again, I'm being drawn to this eagle in the background. Again, that talks about the higher perspective. But your guides are saying, your angels are saying, your spiritual team is saying, unleash that wild within, allow those gifts to come out. And don't be afraid of them, I want to say as well. What I mean, I don't think that you're afraid of them. Don't be afraid of sharing that and being you, being that your knowledge, because especially if this is some deeper knowledge that people might not quite understand yet, you know, you're here to share that. So sometimes, like if you think about many years ago, some of the spiritual concepts that we understand quite easily now, a lot of people would have shrugged their shoulders at. But those people weren't afraid to share their knowledge, and now we are hearing it, you know. So there's so much out there that I think we just don't know yet. Not all of us know yet. And you're the forerunner in that. You have that gift. Ooh. Okay, the next card from your spiritual team here is Autumn. So it's saying release the old and rest. Make sure you take the time to rest as you're having these spiritual upgrades, because you will be releasing a lot, or you have been releasing a lot. So allow your mind body to rest as well, so that you can allow this process to unfold naturally and easily. Because with a lot of spiritual upgrades and activations, you know, it then therefore creates a integration period, and the body and the mind have to integrate, you know, the new energy. So give your time rest when you need it. There we go. We've got the sun, and throughout your reading, the sun just kept getting really bright. So yeah, this is enjoy success and happiness. Your spiritual team is saying this is going to bring you a lot of happiness, a lot of passion, purpose. And I'm hearing follow the sun, follow the light. And you are that light, you are that sun. Okay? I'm also getting like protect yourself as well, because I feel like you're going to, like a lot of kind of energies could be attracted to you in your light. So make sure you protect yourself is what I'm hearing. One more message. We have Oracle, wait for important information. Some of you may share these messages through, or your knowledge through Oracle as well. But I feel like you are an Oracle. And you can see the snake on her arm as well. This is that Kundalini awakening. And also I get with this card is like Spirit saying to you to connect with us regularly. Take some time in sacred space to connect with us. And we can help you with this integration. The more that you bring in your connection with your higher self and with your spiritual team, the more that you feel, instead of feeling powerless, you'll feel more powerful, you'll feel more grounded, you'll feel more confident in your knowledge. You'll feel supported in your knowledge, if that makes sense. All right, so that's the messages I have for you, group number 1. I want to send you so much love. Bye for now. Hello, group number 2, and welcome to your reading. Let's move that out of the way. Okay, so you chose doorway number 2 here. So let's tune in and see what messages your spiritual team have for you, in what spiritual gifts are emerging for you at this time. When I tune into this card, what I can see here is it's kind of dark down the bottom, and there's these stairs that are going up, and you can see the light. And the message I'm getting here is that you are ascending. You are, and I always like to say you are remembering, but you are leveling up in your spiritual gifts. if you've been feeling kind of any stagnancy, and for some of you, I'm kind of getting the message that you might have felt like blocked from your gifts, or you might have felt that you were working on your development, but it was kind of like plateauing. Spirit saying you're just about to level up in your gifts. I feel as though, you know, there was just some healing that needed to happen in order for you to receive more information, receive more psychic insights. I feel like you're quite psychic. I feel like you very intuitive. You are you could be a reader, a medium, but I feel as though, you know, there was some healing that was taking place, and Spirit's saying it's not that it was blocked, it was just that it was you were just your energy had to go to your healing for a bit before you could you know, open the way for that information to come through. But now that you've done that healing, it's like you are going to notice this expansion in your gifts, and you're going to notice information flowing through a lot faster and a lot more clearly. And I feel as though too, for some of you, you may be doing more past life readings or past life regressions, or there's a connection with past lives that I feel like you're going to come to understand a lot more or work with. So this is really good. For some of you, I feel like you might help people understand, if you're a healer, you may be working with past lives in their healing. I feel as though too, like there may have been some past life healing that you've been going through recently, and that has opened up this area for you. Let's have a look what other cards we have. So I'm just going to use more the pictures on these cards to intuit the messages, and not necessarily the card meanings. So if they mean something to you, I mean, you can take that message for yourself, but I am just going to listen to Spirit and be open to Spirit's messages for you from these cards. So spiritual gifts emerging for group 2, please. For group 2. Okay, we've got 2 cards here, and the first card we have here is this one. And the second card we have is this one. So I'm getting the water energy with both of these cards. So again, water comes into emotions. So I feel like as I said, I feel like there's been a healing that's been happening with you, and you're also a healer, and you could be a medium, but I feel as though with that water energy, it also taps into your intuition. I feel like as you go through your healing, you kind of tap into more understanding, emotional maturity, which helps you with your spiritual work as well. You learn deeper knowledge, deeper nuggets of information, which you can then share with others. So that's been what's emerging with you. Also, I feel as though you could have been cutting ties with the past, with certain people or certain belief systems. Some of you may be coming from certain belief systems that no longer were serving your highest growth, and so you've been releasing those so that you can fully expand and open up to new information here, group number 2. I also see though as well, I feel like more self-love has been kind of integrating for you, and this self-love has helped you to become more confident in yourself and in your gifts, which then in turn elevates. It's like Spirit's saying all that information's already there. It's just what's perceived as blocks is only your kind of, sometimes you subconsciously put that up in the way. And it could be because of fear, it could be because of past life, and we're bringing up that earlier with the past life here, all right? Because of perhaps in the past lives where you've tried to share this gift and it was stifled. So, you know, it's already there with you, and so what's emerging is a stronger level in your psychic abilities, in your healing abilities, and this is through your self-growth and your work, and you're cutting ties with old beliefs or belief systems, okay? Some of you may have been you may have been in some sort of religion, and this won't be for everyone, and the beliefs within that religion, there may have been, you know, ties that kind of made you feel shame, or made you feel kind of fear around sharing those gifts. Okay, for some of you might be very connected with water, the water element. You may be very connected with the animals in the ocean. You may get messages from these sea creatures. I'm not sure what you would call them. Sea guardians, even. You may have had past lives living in water. And so you may be bringing through new information from this as well. I'm also seeing like the moon here. So you may be kind of learning a lot about the moon, or working with the moon, or manifesting with the moon. Using the moon to power you, or to help you with your intuition. What spiritual gifts are emerging, please, for group number 2? Well, how many cards? We've got 2 cards here. Great. All right, the first card we have here is this one. And the second one is this one. We have a lot of heart energy in these cards, which is really beautiful. And we've also got here, it looks like a cauldron. It looks like she's kind of looking into this cauldron, and we can see the pentagon on here as well. So that may be significant for you. Perhaps some of you might be working with spell work, candle work. You may be, this is really interesting. Some of you might be doing something with making candles or recipes and putting kind of your intentions into them. So this could be emerging for you. It could be mirror, so using a mirror for your readings. I feel like you might be coming to learn different methods of how you can use your spiritual gifts for healing. Some of you might be working with or learning about sacred geometry as well. And it's interesting here with this card. I feel like, and you know, it goes alongside the first card that you chose here. It's like everything has already been there. All of your gifts have just been waiting for you to transform something from the past here to allow it to merge. Because again, you can see the skulls down there. You can see the snake looking after the egg, and the egg's a golden egg. And you have been perhaps going through a rebirth here. And through that rebirth, you emerge into your true self, which in turn elevates your spiritual gifts, your spiritual knowledge, and the gateway of information. I love how the snake here is looking after you. So you've been looked after here. I also feel as though, again, I'm getting that message of like, you know, there was a block. I feel like for a lot of you there was a block, but that is changing, group number 2. Okay, so in all of what you've been wanting to create in regards to your gifts and your spiritual gifts, they're going to come. It's going to come out. This is probably not the word. It's going to emerge for you. So if you're in that healing stage right now, know that there's about to be a huge elevation within your spiritual understanding and gifts. All right, let's get some further guidance here from your spiritual team. Oh, some of the cards are all around the wrong way. Okay, for group number 2, what's your guidance, please? Okay, we have shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Yeah, exactly. This is confirmation that you've been going through a transformation and your gifts are about to emerge here. Through this transformation, through you shedding skins, through you shedding past life energies and any fears, old beliefs, your gifts are just going to emerge. And you know, for some of you, these gifts, it's just like you're gonna, like you'll just start doing a reading or a healing, and it's like something just comes out, and you're like, wow, I didn't know I was capable of this. But it's just gonna happen for you like that, and it's because of the transformation that you're going through. Any other guidance for group 2? Protection, guardian, drop your shields. Yeah, as I said, for some of you, you know, you're subconsciously protecting yourself because of past lives. So they're saying you're protected. Your spiritual team saying you're protected. And we have here summer, bask in joy and light. I feel like saying, and this is what I'm hearing from your guides, is that you're coming out into the light. So there's a time of joy, a sweetness for you. And I feel as though you're going to be buzzing around. Oh, and look at how the card, I don't know if you saw that, but the card's just like flipped up and round. It's like, as I was saying, you're going to buzz around in joy because you're going to be so happy at this elevation. It's something that you've been wanting or something that you've been working towards in regards to your spiritual gifts. And so you're going to be really happy with your progression very shortly. Yeah, for some of you, been in a time of retreat, or you're being asked to retreat. Perhaps you just need to take, if you've been feeling those blocks, Spirit's asking you to meditate, to take some time off, just for a little bit, in order to regain your energy again. And we have here, great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. You're going to be able to teach others from what you've been learning through your spiritual experiences. And I feel like I mentioned that earlier about what you kind of, through your transformation and what you learn, your gifts are going to be much deeper. And you're going to be able to teach this. You're going to be able to share your knowledge. And you may be able to help others to transform. All right, and with the healing as well. And then we have here the Sun card, enjoy success and happiness. So a lot of success and happiness is coming for you through this expansion of your gifts. So that is the messages I have for you, group number 2. Thank you so much for watching. Much love. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose this card here, this blue door. Let's tune in and see what spiritual gifts are emerging for you. With this blue door and the star on it, straight away I get your intuitive and psychic gifts are emerging. And I feel like for some of you, I feel like this could be quite new to you. And I feel as though, yeah, it feels like very beginner stage to me. So I feel like you're beginning on a very kind of psychic path. And you know what's interesting? I'm also getting the message here that for some of you, you may be starting to get prophetic dreams. So, or you could be very lucid in your dreams. There's something around your dreams at night. Some of you might be astral traveling. If it's not beginner stage, I feel as though this is going to level up. You're going to become more There's going to be more astral travel. There's going to be more out-of-body experiences. There's going to be more symbols in your dreams, prophecy in your dreams. So really take note of your dreams, because I do feel as though Spirit is going to be giving you a lot of information through your dreams. And there could be the possibility here of sharing that knowledge with the world. I feel as though your psychic abilities are really going to be in tune, very sharp. I'm getting the word sharp. And as I say that, for some of you, I'm getting like kind of like throat chakra resistance here. So for some of you, this might be kind of very clear to you. Might be very comfortable with this psychic information, but maybe there's a little bit of resistance in sharing that information. So I feel like what's emerging with you is that ability to share that information with the collective, because I feel like you may be getting some radical information, some radical downloads about future events. In particular, I feel like you're very good with future. You may be very good with dates, times, like births of children. You know, I feel like you can see a lot more. You will be seeing a lot more. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be highly sought after. And so Spirit's working with you to have the confidence as well. I feel like you know it. For some of you, as I said, some of you are beginners in this, and it's like you've already had the knowledge, but like it's about kind of, how can I put this, Spirit? It's like how to work with it. You're learning how to work with it. And how to bring it out there, how to share it, how to streamline it. Is that the word for it? How to bring it all together, you know, all the pieces of the information together. First card we have is this one here. And then we have this one. And then we have, oh, we got 4 cards here. This one. And we have this one. Is that back to front? Oh, sorry guys. I can barely see with the sun shining on me so brightly. Alright, what spiritual gifts are emerging for group 3, please? The word druid is coming through here, so you might work with that. For some of you, you're very powerful healers as well. I can see with the snake and the staff here. So your healing gifts can be becoming more powerful. I feel as though you have the ability to scan the body, to be able to see through the skin, to be able to see where there may be issues within the body to help that person heal. So if you set that intention to do a body scan, I feel as though that's emerging for you, that you're going to be able to see what's going on within the physical body and help those people to heal, or help them with the direction to go within regards to their physical health. It's a very special gift. There's a lot of magic around you as well, I want to say. I feel like there's a lot of guardians around you. I also feel what gifts may be emerging as well. I see in this card here, I see that he's holding on to the food here. So that makes me feel as though you may be learning how to kind of work with food in some way, or help grow certain food, like use your powers to help food grow with more nourishment and more, how can I put this? To help it grow to its full capacity so that it's very healing for the physical body. And again, that kind of physical healing is coming up. For some of you, you may be learning about the food connection to help you with your spiritual growth and the physical body. That just keeps coming up. It's interesting because he's holding this, I don't even know what to call it. But look at that kind of knife down there. It feels like you're cutting away any adversity. Okay, because we were talking about earlier, I feel like there's resistance or holding back because of the level of your psychic gifts, or that you will start to see, like the way that you work. I feel as though there may be other people that might be a little bit envious of that, and may try to pull you down. But I see that you're getting this strength to be able to be you and share your gifts and not allow anybody else to get in your way. Okay, I see that strength coming through in you and not allowing anybody to hold that down in you. Yeah, I see you like feeling more joyful, happy with yourself, and being more, because what's coming up to me, some of you may be a little bit scared of the information at times, or maybe as a child what information you got, so you might have blocked that sometimes because the information you got was kind of scary, but you're going to come to understand it more on a higher level and therefore feel a lot of relief. And again, like I get this message for some of you, you're beginning to work with this, and it's bringing you a lot of joy. You feel like you finally have a place. You feel you can be yourself. You love your unique self. You love your gifts. I feel you loving yourself much more. And it's interesting here with this card. It feels like you're connecting with all elements here. And it's very earthy as well. So, you're connecting with the earth and all of its elements. And I see with the coins here, I feel like you're going to bring, there's going to be a lot of abundance through this path. As I said, I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to be well known for your gifts. All right, what messages do you have, spiritual team, for group number 3 with guidance? Okay, we do have take care of your needs and release the old and rest. So your spiritual team is asking you if you need to take time to rest. You may have been going through a time of release as well, but it's very important that you take time for you. Do not overgive. Make sure you're replenishing your energies and yourself, okay? Because I feel as though for a lot of you have a big role. You might be very busy very soon. I'm hearing that for some of you, you're going to be really, really busy very soon, highly sought after, and things might be a little bit quiet. This is a message for you to rest while you can now, because things are going to start to speed up for you. And know when to put your boundaries in. Know when you need to take rest and take that time. Otherwise, you'll burn out, your spirit guides are saying. And your guidance here is star ancestors, follow the voice of your soul. This is, again, you following your soul and you speaking that out and sharing this, your knowledge, because you're getting some of this you're getting from your star ancestors, but you have come here with this purpose to share those downloads of information. All right, I feel like there's one more message. Yeah, stand your ground, stand in your truth. As I said, a lot of you getting new information, and it may come against adversity. It takes a strong soul to stand in their ground and share their information, even if others don't quite understand it yet. You know your truth and you share that truth, okay? So there's a lot of that's when, as you build your confidence, that's when these gifts are just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. So that is the messages I have for you, group number 3. I want to send you so much love. Bye for now.